it's a really incredible thing to be a jazz player and to study jazz music. And I think that jazz education in the biggest possible sense, like jazz education started with musicians hanging together and sharing ideas. The school thing, that's new. And it kind of works. It's not perfect. It's cool. And actually it has the benefit that schools are organized and musicians, this guy did a great job putting things together. He's one of the more organized of musicians. Most of us are not super organized, and it's hard work to be organized. It's not, you really have to put a lot of energy and stuff, and schools are just inherently, because they're school, they're organized. So in that way, that organization has benefited jazz and benefited everyone. The schools themselves benefit in some levels, the students and the teachers. Everyone benefits from the organizational thing that schools that bring to the table. But jazz really is this, in its traditional sense, is this organic music that what we're doing now, like interacting. Well, I'm just talking and you're listening for now, but in a second it's going to be interaction. We're all going to just go back and forth about everything, Q&A or playing or whatever it is. That's how jazz was really formed. Before the schools, jazz was already really mature, and it was taught from musician to musician. By the 60s, everybody was killing, like playing modern jazz at the level already. Schools came after it. Schools didn't come until the 70s. You know what I mean? But the music was already, everything was already done. And it was done through people interacting, through connecting with each other, listening together, playing together, making a mess together, talking all night, playing all day, trying to figure stuff out. Trying to interact with different people from different countries and from different states and different ages and whatever it was, and learn from each other and teach each other. And so the music learned, and the business affected it too. So all kinds of things affected. Real life affected the music. But and that's a big, complex thing. But at the core is still the interaction of, musicians at different levels connecting with each other, and trying things, failing, and fixing it. Make a mistake and fix it. Make a mistake and trial and error, as they call it, right? And then it gets got better and better, obviously, because that's what happened. You can see the history speaks for itself. And so that's another thing to be aware of. As you learn music, is the reality that so much of music is we teach each other, we teach ourselves through our own study, through our listening, through our interactions with each other. And so I think that may be part of our theme with this interaction too, is that it's really, there's going to be an organic thing. And so I'm going to look for you guys to push me, and I'll push you, and we'll just, to the extent that we can, try to understand each other and try to help each other. I can give you a lot of information anyway, just data, no problem, and that's fine. But in the end, there's going to, hopefully the interaction will push you, we'll push each other to try to get to, because in the end, you're going to have to take our interaction with you, because I can't hang out here for more than a few days. So take it with you, and then and take what you can and experiment and try things. It's like the whole thing of you can, if you give a person a fish, then they eat for a day, and if you teach them how to fish, they can eat for their lives, right? So I'm gonna teach you all how to fish.